Happy St. Patrick's Day for all y'all out there, man. Got my green on, old work shirt, but screen, so you know what it is. But luckily the Irish not with the Los Angeles Lakers today. They had luck all season since after LeBron got hurt, but they lose to the New York Knicks. You lose to the New York Knicks. 124-123. LeBron had a chance at the end, but Mario Hezonja told him ever so politely to get that weak ass shit out of here. He drove to the paint. He tried one of them, and he tried to fade away on a fadeaway jumper. Hezonja stayed with him. Blocked it. Time ran out. Knicks won. Just a story of the Lakers season, man. Knicks shot better from the field. They shot better from three. They shot better from the free throw line. The Lakers shot, I think it was like 7 for 27 from 3-point range. That's a no-no. Shot 40. I think they shot 42% from the field. Let me look at that real quick. Shot 42% from the field. I'm sorry, 48% from the field. I think the Knicks shot 57. Yeah, Knicks shot 58%. It was 57.9. They shot 58% from the field. All Knicks starters were, there was no guy under 15 points in the Knicks starting lineup. Knicks were led by Emmanuel Mudiay. He had 28. Damian Dotson, never heard of him before, but he had 25 in a really good game shooting. Mudiay also had 8 assists. Jordan had a good game, 15 points, 17 rebounds, even 7 assists. Wow. Hezonja had 17. Knox had 19. Just a great effort from their starting lineup. Didn't get too much out of the bench, though. All these dudes, guys I ain't never heard before except Alonzo Trier. But yeah, man, another tough break for the Lakers in what has been a disaster since LeBron got injured. I forget the Knicks finished on a 13-1 run. Unacceptable, just unacceptable. On a team with actually. This Lakers team ain't even as bad. I really don't think this Lakers team is as bad as some of the Cavs teams that LeBron was on. I really don't think that they're even as bad as some of those Cavs teams. This is a really young, talented squad that needed some veteran leadership from LeBron James and did not get it. They just have not gotten it at all this year. I mean, maybe before he got hurt, but definitely not since he's come back from being hurt. And speaking of veteran leadership, one of the real stories of the game, I think it was before halftime, the Knicks broadcast, Walt Clyde the Glide Drexler, Hall of Famer, called out LeBron on the Knicks broadcast. Now, I'm pretty sure people going to be up in arms about it, and a lot of people are up in arms about the truth. He's talking about how, LeBron is the face of the league, but, he's not a part of the team. It was a timeout, and everyone else, I think it was maybe one other Laker that wasn't in the huddle, but LeBron was at the end of the bench. Kind of like that scene when Indiana was beating ass, and then LeBron was sitting about 2-3 seats away from everybody else on the bench. It was kind of like that scene. Everybody was in the huddle and all that. And then LeBron sitting at the end of the bench talking to Tyson Chandler, who was inactive for that game. It's sad. That's sad, man. It's sad. I mean, like Clyde Drexler said, I'm sorry, like Clyde Frazier. I'm sorry, Walt Clyde Frazier said, you're the face of the league, man. You can't send out that image, especially in public. Like you said, you might do it in the locker room, but you can't send that message out in public that, that you just giving up on your team like that. And that's what it's been since the end of since he's come back, in the trade rumors with the Pelicans, who I guess now have come out and said that there ain't no way in hell that they negotiating any trade with the Lakers. I mean, LeBron's body language and all that this year. If I'm Kyrie, if I'm KD, if I'm Kawhi, hell, if I'm Kemba Walker, do I really want to come to the Lakers to play with this dude? I mean, seriously, do I really want to come to the Lakers? If any stars coming to LA, they're going to the Clippers. They got 2 max spots open. They got a team that's in the playoffs without a star at all. They traded away their star. They traded away Tobias Harris to the Sixers, and they're still in the playoff hunt. First of all, masterful job by Doc Rivers coaching, but like, who wants to play? Who wants to play? Who wants to play with LeBron like that? When they're losing, he's not involved in the huddle. He's not doing anything. Luke Walton's going to be unfairly fired, in my opinion, after the year. You know, he tried to do all he could, but this roster wasn't anything to be fond of. I mean, you trade away Svi Mykhailiuk. I really thought that was a mistake. You trade away Zubek, which was really a mistake. You know, for guys you're not even getting any big contribution from. What was it, Reggie Bullock? Let me look up there. Bullock, he had 20 minutes in this game. Well, no, he did have a decent game. 14.6 to 10 from the field. But that's about it. Mike Muscala, the guy who portrayed Zubek for, he's not even getting minutes. Muscala's not even getting minutes, and when he's gotten minutes, he hasn't really got much. He's only maybe got 5 to 10 minutes in the game. Mo Wagner is getting more minutes than he is, and he's a rookie. He only played 4 minutes, had 6 points. Why are you not playing him more? And also, what the hell? Why did you call up Andre Ingram? Andre Ingram, y'all Lakers fans, basketball fans, you know who he is. 10-year G League vet. Made his debut last year at the end of the season for the Lakers. Scored 19 points in his NBA debut. Luke Walton was the head coach last year when this happened. 48% free throws, field 3-point shooter, I'm sorry. I think he's like the best in the history of the G League, or somewhat up close to it in 3-point shooting. He doesn't even get no minutes. He only played a couple minutes in the debut against the Bulls. Why did you call him up if you're not going to play him? Probably the only positive thing that's going to come out of this season for the Lakers. Why are you calling him up if you're not going to play him? Just BS on so many levels. You know, LeBron finished with 33, didn't shoot that well, 11 of 42. At least he made free throws. He was 11 out of 13. You know how much of a struggle that is. 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. You know, team can't hold on to a lead. Kuzma had 18. Rondo only had 3 points. He only attempted 4 shots. You know, for a dude that's had to step up his shooting, you know, I don't know, man. I understand the injuries have really plagued him, and it's great to hear that Ingram will make a full recovery. He has surgery, so he'll be ready to go for next year. Ball should be ready to go next year. I just don't see how any star player is going to want to come to LA if you're not going to the Clippers. When you got Doc Rivers, Lawrence Frank, Jerry West, the best executive in the league, you know, and then the owner, Steve Ballmer, a dude that's willing to do anything to get the Clippers up to that upper echelon in the NBA. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy how this whole year has just been a disaster. Now, obviously, you didn't expect a lot out of the Lakers, but it definitely could have been a lot better than this. I mean, they could have been a bottom four seed, maybe lost in the first round. That would have been, I think, that would have been acceptable because this roster, it wasn't championship material. It wasn't championship material, but I just felt. First of all, I was never a fan of LeBron going to LA, and it seems like that's what it is. It seems like it's just more. It's him going to LA. It's more of a jump start on his career after basketball. Than it was winning a championship. Could have went to Philly. Hell, he could have went to San Antonio if you want to stay in the West and be coached by Coach Popovich, but you don't want that. You don't want to do this gonna call. You don't want a coach that's gonna call him out on his bullshit all the time. I don't know, man. I just can't really say any more about it, man. But yeah, Clyde. I don't know if I call him Clyde Drexler in the beginning, but Clyde Frazier called him out during the game. He gets his shot tossed at the end of the game by I forgot his name already, Herzonia. For he just went weak to the hole, and that's what happens. You go weak to the hole, and Herzonia, you don't care who you are. He don't care who you are. Just like Jared Allen from the Nets when he blocked LeBron's dunk. When you come weak, that's what happens. Oh well, like I said, best of luck to Magic and Rob Pelinka trying to get a superstar to come play with him after this year. Ain't looking too good.